Okay, announcements. November 24th, 2021, Conference Exchange Day, no school. November 25th and 26th is our Thanksgiving break, no school. November 27th, 2021, just like Mr. Clark said, is the City of Fairfield Parade of Lights from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Village Green Park, starting at Sacred Heart and moving that way. December 9th, 2021, the board meeting, regular session at 6:30 p.m., right here at Fairfield High School, Catherine D. Milligan Community Room. December 20th is a Conference Exchange Day, no school, and winter break begins on December 21st, 2021, and school resumes on January 3rd, 2022, with hopefully snow days to follow. Chick-fil-A snow day.
That's all right. Unofficially.
Okay, board member comments. Mr. Clark.
Yes, thank you. I know we're not supposed to live in the past, Mr. Smith, but happy belated birthday to you, and happy birthday to you, Miss Lane.
Thank you.
I want to thank Mr. Crapo and the student Amber Ico for their presentation. That was really amazing. A lot of great things happening to support kids, and just that support we never had ourselves growing up, and I think I needed it and didn't get it. So it's nice to see that. Condolences to the Brian Walters family for what a great teacher he was and impacted the students. I got to visit North Elementary this past week with Mr. Smith. We walked through with Denise and checked out some classrooms, and got to sit in on a very cool and exciting music class. Music class was never like that growing up, and Mr. Smith got to see me do a little jig.
I have the video.
Yeah, the video. Just don't save it.
All right, it's saved.
But it was nice to walk through an elementary school, and it just shows what a great school district we have in that one school there. So thank you for allowing me to do that. Veterans Day was outstanding. I'm very happy and thankful that we were able to support and honor our veterans on that day. The food was outstanding. The videos was good. Hearing some of the veterans' stories as we were sitting at the table with a couple of them was really good. So I just can't say enough thank yous to veterans that have served in our country to allow us to do and have what we have today. They do not get enough recognition in my eyes, anyway, in my opinion. So thank you all veterans for serving. Happy Thanksgiving to all, and enjoy, be safe, and eat lots of turkey. That's all I got.
You sure?
I think so.
Okay. Ms. Shorter?
Oh, yes. I just want to start off by saying, because really, Mr. Clark, you've said a lot of what I would want to say, but my condolences definitely to the Walters family. He was a very popular teacher. My daughter liked him a lot, so she was able to go out to the memorial. And when you lose a teacher, that's a very very popular teacher, or any teacher, it's very difficult. And so I'm just praying for the staff, the students, for his family, praying that they can get through this, and just acknowledging that he was great. He was a great teacher, had a great influence in the 5 years that he was here, and we're grateful. He was one of those guys from the industry that decided to get into education, and you can't ask for anything better than that when you decide to finish one line of your life and career and devote your time to giving back and helping others, helping kids. That's a very important and noble thing. I'd also like to say thank you to Mr. Crapo. Great job. To Amber and Mr. Crapo, this information is very important. It's uplifting. It's uplifting knowing that we're taking care of the mental health of our kids, that we're engaged. Our Hope Squad is working. Sounds like it's working perfectly. So these are all good things. And I'd also like to say thank you so much to Mr. Clark and the entire Rotary Club there. My daughter was able to go out and speak, and we had a great time listening to Mr. Clark and his interesting jokes. They were good jokes. But they made us feel so welcome, and we're grateful, very grateful to have that opportunity. And yes, happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat a whole lot of turkey. I'm going to say that as one who's on a diet. So. But enjoy time with family and friends and just enjoy life. We have had a rough couple of years, so just enjoy your time with family and friends.
Thank you. Mr. Begley?
Thank you. I want to thank Mr. Crapo and Ms. Eichel as well. That is, as Mr. Birding said, maybe some of the most important work being done in our schools. And the outcome, no outcome is a good outcome, right? So when things don't happen, it means it's working very well. So thank you for what you're doing there. I too attended the Veterans Day luncheon here, and I think it is putting our appreciation in action for our veterans, and it's a wonderful tradition that we have here at the schools, and I think it was much appreciated. Along those same lines, I want to commend Mr. Smith and his staff for hosting the funeral services here for Mr. Walters. I think that speaks volumes. It really does. It for a peer, a colleague, to be able to say, you don't have to take off work. You don't, or worse, to say you can't take off work. Instead, we're going to have it right here so that everyone can attend. That really speaks volumes to what the staff means to Billy and the team. So thank you very much.
I'll piggyback on that comment. After the service, we ran into a student that a daughter of a friend of mine, and she's a student here at the high school, and I saw her at the service, and I asked her about it. She was eating lunch, and she actually was not a student of Mr. Walters, but had friends that were, and so she was going there supporting her friends. So that kind of leads into the whole what we have going on with Hope Squad, and that we do have amazing students here helping each other out with whatever they're going through. I did miss the Veterans Day luncheon here because I helped organize the Fairfield Township Veterans Day Parade that starts at East Elementary, where the Smith girls kick it off, and it ends at North Elementary, where the Fowler kids end it. So my granddaughters were at the end, Mr. Smith's daughters were at the beginning. It's a great event, and I think it's interesting that now both East and North have Veterans Day celebrations that tie into that parade. So North had a big celebration with a flag raising ceremony and the kids singing. And so that was great to see that they're starting new traditions to recognize our veterans and to start young with our kids to get them to appreciate it. Speaking of Fairfield Township, our Fairfield Township fiscal officer is here this evening, Shelley Schultz. She does a lot of things here in our school district for us as well, so I appreciate her being here this evening. And then, of course, Fairfield School Board member-elect Abigail Birding is also here in our presence this evening. And of course, that is my daughter, and I'm very proud of her, and congratulations on being elected to replace me on the Board of Education. Okay, with that being said, there is a necessity to recess to executive session to discuss the employment and discipline of public employees, ORC 121.22G1, and economic development assistance 121.22G8. Is there a motion to convene to executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Begley and Mr. Clark. Any questions or comments? I do not anticipate any action to follow executive session. Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Begley?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mr. Birding?
Yes, motion passes. We will convene executive session at 7:53 p.m. Thank you all very much. Have a great night.